Okay. As a veteran homicide detective, what do you feel is needed, or what would you be comfortable having to present a case against Puffy? With all the information that we know today, what would you need, in your professional opinion, to actually try to pursue him?
Well, if the claims that Keefe D made about the solicitation, the multiple solicitations happened, and I believe there were conversations, but if those things were a true bona fide solicitation for murder, then you're going to need some really strong, credible, corroborating witnesses. You're going to need people that said, I was there when a financial transaction took place and it was very clear what that money was for. I was there when the agreement was made. I spoke with Puff about it and he told me that he'd hired these guys. You know, you're going to need some really strong, credible witnesses to support what Keefe D said. Absent that, you're dead in the water.
So do you think it'll ever be possible that anything will get to Puffy, or no?
Not, in my opinion, I don't see it happening.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because people that usually aren't happy with your investigation, they often bring up, or they latch on to the investigation of an officer or a detective named Russell Poole. Can you tell me what his role was in the Tupac and Biggie case?
He had no role in the 2Pac case whatsoever. He wasn't involved in that. However, of course, there was always a belief, and it turned out to be true, that one had something to do with the other. Biggie was killed as a result of 2Pac's murder. So if he's investigating Biggie's murder, then yeah, there's some ancillary kind of interest in that case, but he's never assigned as an investigator to investigate 2Pac's murder. He didn't have that responsibility. And again, like when we stumbled onto it, we had somebody confessing to their role in it, and we're under a federal umbrella. We're working a broader racketeering case, and on top of that, once we found out that the solicitation happened in LA, now we do have some justification for looking into it. Poole never had any of those. Poole simply had Biggie's case, and only for 9 months, and he had no responsible obligation in 2Pac's case at all. So anything he would have offered on that would have just been his own personal speculation or interest, I guess.